Hi everybody, Dr. Anjana Bana here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we are starting a new series called Slide Into My DMs. I know you liked Spill the Tea with Dr. B as well as the treatment series. We're not abandoning that, but we're just adding something a little new because I get a lot of DMs about these concerns that are plaguing people, and my advice generally to the person asking is the best is face-to-face consultation with an aesthetic provider of your choice. But there are some educational generalized things that I can share with you based on these questions. So something that comes up quite often is post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, blemishes post acne. So a lady asked, she gets some breakouts, she doesn't pick at them, she's very good about it, but then she's left with a dark mark. And this is often the bane of the existence of patients of color, people of color, is getting post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation after a spot. And acne is really common, not only in teenagers, but also adults. What can you do about these dark spots? So the most important thing is, I didn't go into a skincare, I didn't ask her all of those questions because it wasn't a consultation on DM, but one of the most important things you can do is sun care. So I've got a HelioCare MD here. It's a HelioCare 360, and what's really important is good UVB coverage, good UVA coverage, especially patients of color more affected by UVA, visible light as well as infrared light, and then an antioxidant as part of that. So an antioxidant, especially something like vitamin C paired with ferulic acid, besides the skin brightening effects of vitamin C, it also protects you from free radical damage, which make those blemishes worse. And then something with things called tyrosinase inhibitors, so things that inhibit hyperpigmentation or unusual melanin production. So it's not to bleach you or anything like that, but it's to lighten up that spot and also calm the melanocyte, calm the cell that actually produces melanin. So when you do get a blemish, it's not as inflammatory. So anti-inflammatory skincare is also the way to go. There's a big buzz around probiotic skincare. So perhaps your cleanser being a probiotic skincare, or your toner having some microbiome balance that will also keep the inflammation down and reduce the severity of those blemishes. So one of the creams I've got here is something called Radiance, but there's loads of tyrosinase inhibitors. It's got kojic acid, arbutin, which is I wouldn't say like a natural form of hydroquinone. There's niacinamide, salicylic acid for exfoliation, also to help with the actual breakout, and benzoic acid again for pigmentation and also for the actual breakout. And I recently went to something called a cosmeceutical boot camp. There's so much new out there. I have to do a separate video about tyrosinase inhibitors and hyperpigmentation. But the other thing is, what can you do from the inside? So how can you protect yourself and get some antioxidant care on the inside? So these are the two of the supplements we usually recommend for patients, and on a daily basis, as well as if you're going somewhere tropical for holiday, we like the Oval D3, so vitamin D3 as well as pycnogenol. It prevents burning. So pycnogenol is an antioxidant, and the HelioCare 360 has something called Fern Block. It's from a fern polypodium that also has a bit of DNA protection and also prevents sunburn, because that's what you don't want. So simple things, good cleanser, good sun protection, something to brighten up the skin at night if you're prone to post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. You can also do in-house treatments, chemical peels, depigmenting, microneedling, depending on the type of pigmentation, IPL, and also the type of skin that you have. If you have any questions about post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, please pop them in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.